And off we go from Denver. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback. 6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
And at the start of Jordan Love's NFL career, he had one of the best seats in the stadium watching Aaron Rodgers work. But now he's looking for more than that. Rocket arm, big play potential. And he wants to show this organization that he's capable of being a dependable starter for the foreseeable future.
And out across midfield down to the 45. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
First down, Green Bay.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At the Broncos' 46-yard line.
Love now. And the Broncos get there and take him down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Shakes off the sand. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll send this away to the Rocky Mountain Knight, and it's a good one. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos take the field behind their 3rd-year QB, who has really come into his own, leading Denver to the AFC title game last season, Bo Nix.
Was an immediate starter as a rookie and continued to grow as the Broncos advanced to the AFC Championship game last year. Expectations this season, get to the Super Bowl.
Looking to put a drive together. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to have the Broncos first down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
They'll go again with Dobbins. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. Denver has a first down on the 15-yard play.
Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Nix. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. So after several rushes to start the game, Charles, they go to the air there and get a nice completion.
Nice mix-up on the play calling, right? Establish the running game, make the defense think you're going to do it again, and then hit them over the top. Now you've got them betwixt and between. They don't know which way you're going to come at them.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Nix to the air. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
To throw is Nix. Right back to Jalen Waddle for another catch. Breaks through the contact. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Jalen Waddle, 31 yards. And the Broncos put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it was finished off by a Jalen Waddle touchdown. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback. And they'll bring this out to the 45-yard line.
The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Love going to give it up on the touch pass. Pat Surtain up to make the play. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
And the Packer first down.
Now they pitch to Jacobs. He stiff arms him. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing. Love. Over the middle here. It's hauled in by Watson. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 38-yard line.
First down, Packers.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. Yeah, boy, it is tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. 2nd down.
Pickup of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off. A pretty decent game.
From the 31, here's a 2nd down and 4. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. Love looking to throw it. He'll go over the middle to Reed, complete. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos.
They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt for Denver. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. As the visitors head back out, we take a look at the defensive coordinator for the home team. His guys have a first-half lead, all going according to plan so far, as they look to come up with a stop on this next drive. Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. He'll give it to Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 19-yard line.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Once again, it's Jacobs. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. To pass, here's Jordan Love. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. And here's Daniel Whelan on now to punt. Fielded just inside the 30. Almost outkicked his coverage there. 48-yard punt, but 10 on the return. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out when they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On play action, here's Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. As we thought they might do here in week 2 of the preseason, they've left their starting quarterback out there for this second quarter. But I would imagine we will not see him after halftime.
Yeah, this is the time of year you've got to get your backup some reps and make sure you protect your starting quarterback.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They'll go for it. Here's Nix. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. The tight end in motion right. Play fake. Here's Love. Going quickly there, but it's incomplete.
So now here in the second week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle? No mental mistakes? Are they starting to look like a good offensive football team?
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Green Bay.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
At the 42-yard line.
Now Love. Pass caught. That's Golden.
So the completion good for just 3. And 3rd and 8 now.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. To throw now. Here's Love. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Here's Daniel Wheeler now. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And Denver getting set to take the field. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, it may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go around.
2nd and 8.
From the 21, here's the 2nd and 8. To throw, here's Nix. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Throwing Nix.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt.
Broken tackle. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy? Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs running left.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
This defense is really floating around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got a first down there after a gain of about 12 as the clock will stop right now for the 2-minute warning.
In motion, the tight end.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st down, Packers.
In motion goes the tight end.
Here's Love.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Now 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 13-yard line.
Love. That's taken in by Golden.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the gun on 3rd down, Love. And
This is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete. On his tray smack now for the Packer field goal. For the right hash here. Should be an easy one. And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, and trailing it to break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board. Give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try and plan a comeback.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now a 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
Another run here with Dobbins. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 53 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now it's Nix. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Incomplete.
2nd and 10.
He was covered by Xavier McKinney.
Looking to throw. Nix. And that is incomplete. Stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On 3rd down, here's Dobbins. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join our good friends.
Madden EA Sports. This not Madden. This is an EA Sports issue. Stop making a fucking stop making a fucking CPU AI just fucking OP. Like y'all making them just too fucking hard to play against. Like what the fuck? They shouldn't be blocking this many balls and all this shit. This shit don't make no sense, dog.
Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Scott, thank you. And this one's still anybody's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this second half as we are about to get underway. Expect to see a good number of backups going forward as we are back and underway here in preseason week 2. This taken in right around the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk in the 20. The Broncos offense set to begin this 3rd quarter. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
2nd and 2.
Nix from the shotgun. That's to Waddle on the quick slam. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
39-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Nix. And that
Bro,
is incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
This is what I'm talking about. Like, what the fuck is this? Come on, bro. They not this fucking... Like, they make the CP... I'm telling you, it's the AI. That's what it is. It's fucking AI. Bro, he's not closing in on him in real life. That's fucking Waddle. That's fucking Waddle. Do you not understand? That's fucking Waddle.
Here's Nix. Another catch there for Waddle. And he will have the Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for Broncos. 1st down. and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Nix once more. Got a man open.
What? Are you serious?
Hang on now. We're going to pause
Wow.
here. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. To throw is Nix. Caught Franklin right side. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
That's another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Okay.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. That's going to be caught by Waddle. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Packers' 31-yard line.
Nix looking to throw again. He'll swing this out to
This is stupid. This is fucking stupid.
to bring up 3rd and 1.
Bruh, they're not covering like that in real fucking life, bruh. Like you, oh my god. Y'all make it seem like no one can get over on these guys. Fuck out of here.
Stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Working out of the gun.
What? Wow.
Off the mark, a little late with the throw. That close on 3rd down, I think everybody probably expecting a run. Instead, they go to the air on 3rd and short yardage.
I realize this is a passing league, and they're liable to throw the ball on any down and distance. But that short, I do question the call. Run the football and pick it up.
Maybe if it wasn't so fucking OP. Dude, in real life, this is not happening, bro. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all say. In real life, he's not. Come on, bro. If you got a matchup, you got a matchup like he's beating him.
So after the conversion on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
This shit ain't even fun, nigga. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Nix to throw again. His throw caught at about the 5. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 19 yards.
This type of shit is not fun, dog. There's nothing fun about this type of shit.
2nd down and 3 with right around 3 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter. 3's all around. Touchdown, Broncos. Adam Prentice from 3 yards out. And the Broncos take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Lutz with the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
14.
So that drive spans 13 plays. And it ends with a Denver touchdown. Lutz now to kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. Nice little juke. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Packers offense and running back.
Y'all not about to use Nick on that. No.
Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Able to find his man, Kraft. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
Big wiggle. Big ass wiggle.
At the 28-yard line.
Running straight ahead is Jenkins.
What the fuck? Hey, your bitch ass right there, nigga. What are you doing?
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing. Love.
Yes! That should have been picked. That's fine. That should have been picked, but it's okay.
Looks like another empty possession offensively, and you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
This will be fielded at the 17.
Oh my, wow. Wow.
And that will come the offense as they take over.
Denver's offense ready to go again.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Damn. Damn job.
40 already, and another 1st and 10. Nick's going to give to Harvey.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Once more with Harvey.
Bro.
47 here.
I know what I'm going to start doing. Now, I'm going to start pressing the hot button. I'm going to start pressing the hot button because you got me fucked up, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Bring your ass right here, nigga. Fuck is wrong with you, nigga?
Next to the air.
What?
Quick throw there, but it's going to be
Wow.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on
Wow.
their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they
Come on.
Stops right there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's another Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Nix.
Oh, wow.
This will be incomplete.
Well, I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his 1st sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action in Denver. Up the middle, it's Harvey. Now he is going to be.
Yeah, you gotta make the game better. Like this is fucking trash. I should not be struggling against fucking CPU because you wanna make them like fucking bro. Like fuck out of here, bitch.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
Hold on.
Operating from the gun. Nix. And this is caught inside the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Touchdown! Adam Prentice. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Broncos have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter.
Sirski.
Lutz now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter
What?
run out there and do it?
What? Wow. Wow.
65 yards.
And the Packers are finally
Wow.
into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. Trey Smack now for the extra point.
It's up and good, and the lead is down now at 11. It's 21-10. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. Run play, and they're able to hit pay dirt.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Broncos offense and Bo Nix getting set for this next possession. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out.
Throwing to start the drive. Nix eluding the pressure right. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
And a pretty good burst as they get this across midfield and down to the 46.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
That's taken in by Franklin.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
A gain of 25 more yards. That's another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
To throw, here's Nix.
Wow.
Coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to
Fucking
tell you,
stupid,
you can
nigga.
often mistime that play.
Fuck, you dropped the
because
ball
of the
then, you
angles of
bitch
the
ass
coach.
nigga.
When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29.
Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
He'll get it inside the 20.
And he's going to be taken down short of the first, right around the 15-yard line.
R.J. Harvey.
The kick by Lutz is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the fourth.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. That's to Kraft for tight end.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
11 on the play. First down, Green Bay.
Here's Jacobs from the gun.
Get the fuck out of here, bitch ass nigga.
Taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down.
It's second and 8.
Love now.
Buying time to his left. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
4 receivers in the package. Here's 3rd and 7.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
That is
Good job. Good job, Sertan.
Leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Desperation time here. Love on 4th down.
What?
Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And a Packer first down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Wow.
But first he gets it inside the 10
Wow.
to the 7. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Love. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. 3rd and goal. Keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. To throw now. Here's Love. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And the Bronco defense comes up big. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. On the ground, it's Harvey to start the drive. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the
2nd and 7.
line.
Throwing Nix.
A short throw to Ingram. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. You can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's Nix.
Wow!
He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And he's going to have a Broncos first down as he gets this up past the 30 to the 32.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a
Fucking
Broncos
stupid, dog. Like, what the fuck?
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Oh, it's like that? Come on, man. Just go up.
Now it's Nix.
Flush to his right.
And that's going to be caught by Sutton. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
29 more yards.
He got 29 yards that time.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
How?
Javon Hargrave coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
A give up the middle to Dobbins.
And he'll get it down to the play to the 37.
126 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. They'll run again. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
That's to his running back, complete. And he is going to have the Broncos first, and that should be the capper. So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from Denver.